Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Carrying on with the trend of checking out the trials this week, we are going to be doing the Destroy Ticks, Fireballs and Pops trial in today's video. We're going to be trying to maximize this as best possible. Now last week's trial it was just Pops and I managed to get a 19k score. So I'm hoping that we can get even more than this on this particular event because we have more arc types to be able to kill, and of course in order to do this we have none other than Stella Montis Night Raid available to us, so we're going to be leveraging that. As you can see, we're taking 10 shield recharges, 10 bandages and a lot of ammo for this. Of course I'm running a medium shield, shotgun and an Anvil. You can do this with a Beretta or something else to kill the pops and ticks with if you prefer, and even fireballs of course. Once they open up their vulnerable element to shoot, you can of course leverage that if you prefer, but I just prefer the Anvil and the Il Toro for just in case there's any PvP elements as we're running through. There's lots of areas of course on this map that contain these archetypes that we're looking for. We're interested in those ticks, those pops and those fireballs. The only thing that we really need to rely on here is if we spawn in at a good time. I've tried to record this video on a few occasions and it's unfortunately been spawns where we're 20 minutes in, 23 minutes in, and it makes it difficult to optimize and get a good score. So hopefully this is a fresh raid, which it is, which is very, very good. We do start in the atrium area, which is okay. That's not too bad. There does tend to be quite a lot of rolling arc around this area, so we can try and get this trial underway early, which we do by killing that fireball. Let's just take a quick look. Yeah, there's a second one, and we're already well on our way. As I somehow managed to miss the pot point blank range, but here we are. So we're not really interested in looting here, of course. We are just simply here for the trial. We've definitely got to be careful though of any potential PvP around us, and we need to think about where we're going to be heading next. And I think I want to go over to the lobby area if I can, so we're going to make our way over there. You friendly dude? I'm just behind you. Yeah, remember. Clearly going for the bastion. Good luck. Good luck. So let's head down a little bit here. If he distracts the bastion with that damage, sometimes you get pops, fireballs, and other arc in this area. So I'm just going to take a quick look around here as we head over to the other side. And I can see a fireball in the distance. Managed to pop that. Very, very good. Try and get away from this area as quickly as possible. Not interested in the bastion or anything around here. We'll search the bin quickly though, just because, oh look at this, a spare shield, we'll take it. Of course, medical research is a very hot area, but you do tend to find ticks. Again, we miss another arc point blank. As we hit the personal best. Don't think that pop counted, unfortunately, there, because if the fireball kills it, I don't think you get credit for it, which is a little bit annoying. But let's head over into assembly now. In fact, we will not go that way because we do not want the shredder in our face. So we're going to be heading over in a slightly different route. As we see a pop in the distance, so let's get rid of that. Robotics sandbox is definitely one area we want to be checking out, but I'm going to be coming up to assembly, which is high risk, high reward, to be honest, for this trial, because there's always a lot of players here. But Does look like a lot of the arc have died already here, so maybe we'll do a pass back in this area soon. But where are we at already? 4.2k, so not too bad, given the fact we've had 5 minutes. Yo, yo. Same guy, man.
Yo.
Oh, hello. So let's head over to the robotics sandbox area, because that is certainly a good area for these types of arc to spawn. Unfortunately, there is a shredder right there. Let's see if we can avoid, which looks like we can. Here we go. We've got ourselves another pop. We did hear a flare in the background, so we're going to have to be super cautious around this area. We see shredder and a fireball right there, and a pop just behind it as well. Let's see if we can pan the camera around the corner a little bit. Does look like there's more opportunity there. You friendly? All right, chill. Hello. Shredder here, guys. Just be careful. Just be careful. Angry Shredder! Angry Shredder! Right, let's move around then. I'm not sure where that fireball went. That's a little bit frustrating, because we could have taken advantage of that, but nothing there, unfortunately, again. So really, this is the best location, though, for these types of art. In my previous runs, this is where I've managed to get the most return for my my time. It's still super busy around this area, so we need to be really cautious of other players. Okay, as we see a pop in the distance there, I think. Fantastic. It's another one bites the dust, and we're at 6.5k now, so easily 3-starred this, but so here's somebody else doing some damage to them. So we're going to head over to the lobby metro if we can, because there's some spawns around that area too. Let's take a look and see what we can find. A top up on ammo is always welcomed. A wolf pack, interestingly enough, from here, so very good. Just showing you how powerful the security breach can still be. If I'm not mistaken, there's another one over here. Yeah, that's a decent haul, to be honest. We'll just leave that shotgun ammo there. I got your back, bro. So let's head over to the lobby area. You can see there's always dead fireballs, pops, everything around us. It's just such a crazy map for this particular trial. I do see a shredder in there, unfortunately, so I'm not going to go that route. Do see a pop over there. And we're going to head our way back over to the assembly, because I'm hoping we've had some spawns. So that's one fireball again. 18 minutes left, so nearly halfway, and we're at 7.5k. So unfortunately no spawns in this area here, so we're going to make our way back towards robotics sandbox. Of course, as we get into the latter stages in terms of timings, for sure things are going to get a little bit less crowded here, which is always good. Just going to pop over here because I thought I could hear something, which I did. Let's just go back over to the central corridor and down again to sandbox. As you can see, guys, a lot of this is about just rinse and repeating routes, going the same way, checking spawn locations, and going from there. We aggroed the shredder there, unfortunately, but we've got a couple of pops and fireballs spawned now, which is good. I think we've got now a great opportunity to cover as much Unfortunately, I do think we lost out to a pop there, but just going to have a quick look inside the loading bay area, see if we've got anything on the floor around here. Nothing. Let's see if we can get up into the high ground area here, and maybe this is where we're going to perch ourselves for a little while. Unfortunately not like this though. Okay, let's get ourselves into here. Unfortunately, the pops did destroy themselves again to the fireballs, but you can see here numerous oh wow, not my greatest moment there, but so I think we've got some more spawns underneath us even. That's Certainly getting out of this area for now. Let's see if the seed vault's open, because if it is, we should have an easy amount of damage to ticks. Okay, this is a very, very good position to be in now at this point, because as I say, there are so many ticks in here. It's such a good spot for this. Maybe I should have closed the door behind me here, because then I could have at least stayed relatively safe. You can hear them everywhere, honestly, in this area. Interesting that somebody left a gun case here as well. We will certainly take that. Over encumbered. Interesting. We'll top ourselves up here. What are we going to drop? Medium ammo probably here. Let's think about what we actually need. Okay, so most of the dangers are pretty much gone at this point now. In the 7-minute mark, we've got the seed vault as the option for us to extract from. There is a shredder here, unfortunately, blocking our way back to robotics. But I think we're okay. Sometimes you just got to fucking sprint past these things. So we hit another fireball. So we do have the shredder here to worry about, but we're going to try and pull him over here a little bit. Weave our way back into this location here. As we get ourselves another 2 kills. And at this point, guys, 20,000 points, right? This is really, really good. A little bit of fire damage there, unfortunately. Of course, the great thing about this location here as well is we have the high ground advantage, so we can really look. with 5 minutes to go. I'm not going to do a pass around here. I'm going to come back to this area. And there's 2 more fireballs below us. $23k points now, guys. Just an extremely positive score. Of course, we have the shredder here that we know about.
5 minutes left to make it out. I think it's fine.
So, another pop here. I know for sure that there's a fireball somewhere around here. Yep. I think that's going to be it for this section. We'll once again make a pass. Into the seed vault, perhaps. We are certainly cutting it fine here now with... friendly dude. Just be careful with that shredder, my man. Are you looking to extract? Yeah, let's go. Good job, man. So 3 minutes to go. Unfortunately, I'm not going to take any chances with this raider. It's too risky with this many points. But 23k is a really good achievement. Hope you had a good run, man. And that's it, guys. I mean, again, I think if I started in that robotics area and maybe the seed vault as well, you can see just how amazing this area is, because not only do you get all the ticks potentially respawning in the seed vault if you start here early, but you also have an incredible amount of spawns that occur in this robotic sandbox location. I think it's all of these areas right here. So you can see the route we took was not a planned route. It wasn't an optimal route. This is just merely showcasing what you can achieve on this particular map condition for this particular trial. As I say, guys, I'm really happy with that as a value on a solo run. 23,000, really strong. In fact, it's closer to 24k, right, and pushes us into the 58k mark for the overall points for the week. If I'm not mistaken, that does put me into the promotion now for the Daredevil rank, which is what I'm trying to achieve. I only want Daredevil 1 just because the rewards are the same across all three of those rank points. But yeah, puts me in 19th position. How comfortable though? 45k versus 58k, so I'm about 13k ahead, and I do actually plan to optimize the damage wasps trial as well before the refresh happens. Hopefully I can get a video about what I do and my strategy for that as well before the weekends. Of course, we have 4 days, so an extra few days on this occasion because of the season finishing and the extraction or the expedition project beginning. But there we have it, 23,970. I will also have a damaged bastions video available, so please take a look at that if that's not already up and available. Managed 13,500 there. That was on Spaceport. And yeah, guys, that's going to complete the video. So thank you very much again for tuning in and watching. Of course, if you enjoyed that content, then please do hit that like button. And of course, add your comments, your strategies, what points you got as well for this week. I'd really like to know what you got this week. And of course, finally, guys, one last favor is to please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to keep up to date with new content drops from myself. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.